kind of a disturbing morning for me. Well, it started last night. Um, Honestly, when I was at the grocery store last night and I was looking for some cereal on the cereal aisle, and I'm just gonna get into it because I don't want to waste too much of you all time about this situation, you know. But um, yeah, I was at the grocery store last night on the cereal aisle, and I was just looking for some cereal, you know, and somebody walked up behind me last night while I was leaning over looking at the cereal. And when I was coming up from leaning over and I turned around, it was this young lady, and she was just looking at me. I was like, "Hello," and she was like, "How you doing?" And I said, "I'm fine. How are you?" She said, "You don't remember me?" I was like, "No, I do not. Where do you know me from?" Oh, and she was like, "Me and my friend met you at a Rainbow with your friend about a year and a half ago." And I said, "At Rainbow?" She said, "Yeah, the Rainbow on the Pines Road." So I said, "I don't remember, but what's the problem?" She was like, "Yeah, because my friend was a gay young guy." And she was like, he was a gay young male. And she was like, "Jamal." I said, "Jamal." I thought about it, and I remembered that his name was Jamal. And me and my best friend Mary was in this clothing store called Rainbow, and he was in there with his friend, and I was in there with my best friend Mary, and this is what I remember. And he was like what 15, 16, and I could tell that he was gay, but I could also tell that he was living in fear. So I walked up to him and I asked him. First, I asked him how was he doing today. He was like, "I'm doing fine." And I asked him, was he straight or was he gay? I know it probably was awkward to be asking someone that, but I just felt like he was living in fear at that moment. And I felt like he wasn't having any type of acceptance. You know what I'm saying? So, um, he went on to tell me, he was like, "I'm battling coming out. I'm battling being gay." He said, "I'm fully gay, but my parents don't accept it. So I have to sneak and wear girl clothes. I have to sneak and do gay stuff." So as I was talking to him, and my best friend walked up, and she just was engaging on the conversation, just listening. And she heard me telling him that, it's not easy coming out being who you are. You know what I'm saying? So be free to who you be and live life. And he was like, "Yes, ma'am." And I was telling him it's okay to be who you are. You have to live for yourself. He was like, "Yes, ma'am." And I told him so he won't feel awkward about my situation. I let him know that I was a cross dresser. I was a gay. I'm a gay. I'm a cross dresser. And he was like, no. He was shocked. He didn't believe. He thought I was a real woman. But no, I told him the honest truth because I wanted him to feel comfortable with telling me about him. So that's how I ended up remembering what the lady was telling me, the young girl was telling me last night in the grocery store. So I was like, "Yeah, I remember." I was like, "Yeah, I remember him from the grocery store." And she was like, "Well, yeah." Sorry to say that he was murdered in Houston, Texas. I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, they found him in a ditch in Houston, Texas." And she said, when it first happened, all the thing she could do was cry. And she said she searched for me on Instagram, she searched me on Facebook, but they never could remember my name. So I gave her my number to tell her to call me anytime she needs someone to talk to. I just feel like at this moment, gays need all the support they can have, all the support that there is. You know, like, it's not cool to be treated differently because of who you are and because of the lifestyle you choose. He was only 16. Jamal was only 16. This is not a good morning for me. I promise it's not. Only because that I didn't even know him from a can of paint, and I felt in my spirit when I see him in the clothing store that he was battling something, you know? So that's what it is. And he was murdered and left for dead in a ditch. That's why I always tell people, like, live life, you know, and be free. Surround yourself around positive people all times. And don't let anyone tell you what you're not able or capable of doing in your life for yourself. Because it's not a joke. It's not a joke. And I can only imagine how his father feel now, because his father was the main one that didn't want to accept his sexuality and his lifestyle. So I can only imagine how he have to deal with the situation of him having his son hide who he are and not being able to live his life freely. I'm sorry, like, I just had to just, you know, talk about this situation to help others that's involved with undercovers, DL, trade men. It is a dangerous situation. Stop putting yourself in a box with people who don't want to accept you for you openly. It's not cool. I was in a situation like that, but I will talk about that at a later day. Experiencing the life of dealing with trade men, with dealing with undercover men. I had an experience like that also, but thank God I survived that situation. It's so hard to be free when you don't have the great support system that you need. Oh my God. I don't wish this on nobody. I don't wish this situation on nobody's family, because once they're gone, they're gone. You can accept them now while they're here freely. But that's all I had to say. I hope you all is in tune with the channel, and I hope you all know that this is real life. Like, I don't make up anything I go through for attention. This is real, and this is what happens in everyday's life. So we all have to come together and make a change for everyone, not just gays, everyone, every gender, every race. And if you enjoy this video, please subscribe and follow the life of Mello. And I thank y'all so much for taking the time out and watch this with me about this moment and this situation. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a great morning and a great day. I would be all right. I just need a moment. I would not be doing Q&A on Tuesday coming up because I just have to breathe. I need fresh air because this is really a touching situation for me. So I probably don't do another vlog or another video to Thursday or Friday. Y'all please reach out to y'all loved ones that's battling gays, that's battling coming out. Y'all please reach out, hug them, send them a text message that you love them. Any support is better than no support. Thank you all for watching, and y'all have a great day and morning.
It's the gays for me, it's the gays for me. Do you see I'm out of here loving freely? Straight well, not here.